Deuce, we can say this almost every week, but I'm looking at this week right now, and look, you playing Tommy DeVito. It's such a feel-good story. But you look, like I said earlier, the first undrafted rookie since 1967 with 100-plus quarterback rating, 3 straight starts. The third undrafted rookie since 1970 to win 3 straight starts. And for him to continue to have success, Saquon Barkley has success. I think he'll have success. So the first things first, we cannot let Saquon Barkley all of a sudden do what he's done in the past against us. Like, if you look in the last meeting, he had 126 yards of scrimmage. I still remember that game. I was so frustrated. We winning by 11 points with eight minutes, and we lost.
Should never.
I go, how in the hell that happened? Deuce, you remember that game? I was like, are you kidding me?
You remember the go route that he had, and, you never thought that they would throw it to him. He's just running the go route, and he catches it. So, yeah, I remember it very, very well. And, for me, Bobby, it starts with stopping the run. I mean, they've done a good job of managing Tommy and making sure that he's not in too many stressful situations. Now, the one thing he will do that we've seen hurt the Saints is run, and you're going to see some RPO. You're going to see him be able to run QB bash where he's just running it. He's going to pull it. He's going to read the defensive end, and if we're not in position, he's going to run it. And then he will run it as far as scrambling, but it starts really with Saquon. I mean, because if you can get them behind the chains where they have to pass the ball and they can't lean on that run game, then that's not what they want to do. I mean, that's really not what they want to do. They want to be able to play action, do a little bit of RPO, and try to keep the game simple as possible for him.
Deuce, what I like, and on the flip side, we talked about Saquon, but Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara has had big games against the New York Football Giants, has 301 scrimmage yards, 150 and a half per game that he's averaged, 3 rushing touchdowns in 2 career games versus the Giants. Now he's looking for 3 in a row to get 120-plus. I think that would be a good sign also for Alvin to have that kind of production to help out our quarterback, Derek Carr.
No, I agree with you, Bobby. I mean, Alvin, obviously, you look at what he was able to do last week, and you just really the last couple of weeks as far as running the football, it's been really, really good. And so for him to be able to get in space and be able to, just beat Alvin, that's really what it's about. And so it may be, a 1.5-man show just because Jamal's banged up. You don't know if Kendra will be able to come back, and then if Taysom's not available, then it's 1-man show, not even 1.5-man show. So, you may have to lean on Alvin a lot, and he's been able to respond very, very well for you, taking the pressure off the quarterback. That's what it's all about. Here's something, and we'll see if it holds true by halftime, Bob, because you'll be able to look at it. Let's track the blitzes this week from the New York Giants, and we're talking 5-man pressure, but a 6-man true blitz. You will get at least 45 to 50% of the snaps will be pressures and or blitz.
Wink calls defenses. Wink Martindale, who was with the Ravens for a long time.
He was with Baltimore. With Baltimore. But he will. It will be 45% or greater with at least 5-man or 6-man pressure. That's every snap. Now, third down, short yardage goal line, that may not count. But every other snap will be 5-man or 6-man pressure.
Well, that means they, and Deuce, you might say, because they're playing the Saints offensive line. But no, that's the way they play week in and week out.
That's just the way Wink has always played.
No matter who they play, they're going to be aggressive.
Yeah, that's who they are. And so defensive line wise, they've got a really, really good defensive line, particularly inside. And then you've got Thibodeau, I can't think of his first name, Kayvon, played at Oregon. Everyone thought he was a bust, but he's been playing really, really well. He's got double-digit sacks as well. So you're gonna have your hands full with that D line, and they're playing with confidence. They're playing with confidence.
Mike and Deuce, I don't know how to pronounce his name. I know his first name, Bobby. The linebacker, Okereke, whatever, is the only player in the whole National Football League right now with 100-plus tackles. He's already at 119.
He was with the Colts
and he
for
has
a number of years.
9 tackles for a loss. And if you look at it, like passes defended. He has 9+ tackles for loss, and he has like 9-8 passes defended.
You know why he's getting a free run sometimes? Dexter Lawrence in the middle.
Dexter Lawrence in the middle. I mean, big
he's
Dexter in
a
the middle.
big dude, and he can play flat out.
Yeah, Dexter's gotten paid as well, and so Dexter's paying off for him. But Bobby, when you talk about playmakers, they've got guys at all three levels. As far as the defensive line, linebackers, and cornerback, their rookie cornerback, I think he's the right corner for them, has played really, really well. I mean, and they trust him, and they've thrown him out there and let him just go out there and play. I mean, at times, yeah, you're going to get beat some, but he's played well for him. And so defensively, the Saints are going to have to be prepared for pressure, and they're going to have some answers for different looks